viewers. Hopefully, stay healthy amid the corona pandemic. We have a series of interesting news for you. With me, AZAURA PUTRI. This is breaking news. The first topic is COVID-19. And here we have Mr. ABEL who gonna explain some news about it.
RIZKY, welcome back to breaking news. Coronavirus disease COVID-19 is an infectious disease caused by newly discovered coronavirus. Most people infected with the COVID-19 virus will experience mild to moderate recurring special treatment. Older people like cardiovascular disease, diabetes, chronic respiratory disease, and cancer are more likely to develop serious illness. The best way to prevent and slow down transmission is be well informed about the COVID-19, the disease it causes, and how to spread, protect yourself and others from infection by washing your hands and using alcohol-based rub frequently and not touching your face. The COVID-19 virus spread primarily through droplets of a saliva discharge from the nose when an infected person uses Praktek respiratory equipment, for example by coughing into flexed elbow laboratorium. At this time, there are no specific vaccine or treatment for COVID-19. However, there are many ongoing clinical trials evaluating potential treatment. WHO will continue to provide updated information as soon as clinical findings become available. Search. Okay, thank you, my team and crowd, and I would like to be happy. See you again and see you soon.
Thank you, Mr. ABEL. Next, the second topic is natural disaster. And here we have Mrs. Yemima who gonna explain some news about it.
Hi, I'm Yemima Nathania. A rental villa and several shophouses were swept away by a flash flood in the Landak River tourist area in North Sumatra Langkat Regency early on Wednesday. There was no loss of life in the disaster, but a number of farm animals were found dead. Local bystanders and officials have said, while the Selang Pangeran Bridge that had become a tourist attraction on the river was also swept away in the violent wash out. Tommy Hendrick, a resident from Bahorok district, said the flash flood had passed through his area between midnight and 2 a.m. on Wednesday, due to rain that had continuously poured since the morning prior. As a result, the floodwater inundated the river and reached a depth of 5 meters. In addition to the flood, the heavy rain also resulted in landslide at the Bukit Lawang residential complex in Bahorok 7 Hamlet. No one was lost to the disaster, but Residents were visibly shocked after wake up to the flood water. Tommy said, "We were lucky to have saved ourselves, but most of us are still in shock after seeing the river soar up to 5 meters and decimated our villa and shop. Nothing was left intact by the flash flood. With the onset of the wet season in October, many places in the country interior remain prone to flooding, including areas with weak disaster mitigation infrastructure and in place. The Meteorology, Climatology, and Geophysics Agency (BMKG) has predicted that nearly 40% of the 342 seasonal zones across the country will experience rainfall beginning in November. Most of Indonesia is expected to see the peak of the rainy season in January and February 2021, the BMKG said in September. BMKG, the head of Bangka Regency Regional Disaster Mitigation Agency (BPBD), Irwan Sahri, said things were slowly returning to normal and the water around the flood-struck area had receded. Residents were seen help each other clean up pieces of wooden debris and muddy building materials through and across the area after the flash flood. Irwan insisted that there were no fatalities to report, but said buildings had been heavily damaged and farm animals had perished in the strange of disaster. H Villa, 12 kiosks, the Selang Pangeran Bridge, and a building owned by the local jungle school were decimated. As many 30 ghosts and 3 young oaks were killed in the disaster. Irwan said the loss incurred from the flash flood and landslide are estimated to reach billions of rupiah. Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Yemima. The last topic is sport. And here we have Mr. Sakti who gonna explain some news about it.
My name is Juliano Sakti and extreme sport. There will always be a side of you that craves for an underlying rush to keep your life dynamic and exciting. As we know recently, nowadays people keep selling with extreme sport. Extreme sport, usually called by action sport or adventure sport, are activities perceived as involving a high degree of risk. These activities often involve speed, a high level of physical exertion, and highly specialized gear. The definition of extreme sport is not X, and the origin of the term is unclear, but it can operate in the one as when it was picked up by marketing companies to promote the X Games. And when the extreme sport differ from traditional sport due to the high number of inherently untraceable variables, there's environmental variables are frequently wetter and dry lately unsliding wind, snow weather and mountains. Because these natural phenomena cannot be controlled, they inevitably affect the outcome of the given activity or event for most further. Here is the diagram of the origin or evolution of major extreme sport. Even though some extreme sport present a higher level of risk, people still cause to embark in the experience of extreme sport for the sake of the adrenaline and for some people sake for the thrill and danger is considered pleasurable. Good news for you, there are several extreme sports you shall try in Indonesia, and it while might the underlying side of you jump wide extreme. Here's 5 of the below. Number 1. Paragliding at Puncak Face Java. Enjoy the natural beauty of Puncak from a head given point up in the coast. Due to its popularity, paragliding spots in Puncak are always flat, wide elkins of underlying jacks. Traveling from all over the world to expand this on in a lifetime plans. Number 1. Number 2. Rock climbing at Achor Valley, West Sumatra. Truly a ideal parade for rock climbers. Achor Valley in West Sumatra is southern white natural and hottest peak of Indonesia. It is filled with epic rock climbing as the art. Futuristic yet very natural with one of the hardest climbs you can challenge yourself to. Number 3. Surfing in Lombok. When more than Island wonderful Indonesia has some of the best surf paradise for wave hunters. Lombok is located in West Nusa Tenggara and has become a world-renowned surfing destination amongst surf enthusiasts worldwide. Some of the best places are the Point Bangko, Seger, Maui, Senggigi, and Group Base. Thank you. My name is Juliano Mahendro Sakti.
So, the conclusion that I got from this topic is topic 1. Protect ourselves and also others by washing our hands and not touching face also. Please stay at home. Topic 2 is the flood was due to continuous rainfall and possibly heavy rain too. The last topic is even though extreme sport is risky, many people still do it for the sake or adrenaline. Dare to try? I think that's enough for this session. Don't forget your marks on. And thank you for your attention. Have a nice day.